Some of you guys have been asking for an ultimate floor 7 guide, and today I'll be giving you just that thing. And before we get started in this video, I just really want to thank you guys for all the subscribers you have given me. I've about tripled my subscriber count in the past week, so thank you guys so much. And the other thing is, the giveaway winner has been announced, and I will be making a video on that shortly once I give it away. And at 500 subscribers, I'll be giving away a Juju shortbow, and that's very soon. And if you guys really like this video, please make sure to subscribe. And before we get started, there's 3 categories I'll be talking about in this video. The first category will be talismans, the second category will be gear progression, and the third category will be the overall floor itself and how to complete it. To start, we'll be talking about talismans, and oh wow, my giant sword sold. That was a massive flip, about 15 mil I've just made there. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's why you auction flip, guys. And so you're just gonna go over the blacksmith. This guy, he will put reforges on your talismans. So as you can see, they give you different buffs to your stats. And stats are a really important way in this game to increase your damage. And it's actually better than getting better gear, is to get talismans. Talismans are more important than gear, all right? And so how do you know which talismans you need? How do you know? Well, what you're going to do is you want to go to Skycrypt. Once you're in Skycrypt, you'll get this little screen like this. Just search up your username. So for me, search it up and hit show me. And eventually it will come up with all your stats if you don't already know. And it'll show you your weight. This is what people will look at for like guilds and stuff. And it'll show you your fairy souls. And what you want to do is you want to go down here to accessories. And you're going to click down here, missing accessories, and you just want to buy those off the auction house, the ones you don't already have. I'd recommend getting all the accessories up to about 5 million coins. So you can either go for attack speed, watch some other videos on that, or you can go for overall damage for your talismans. But basically the overall thing is you want to make your attack speed, your strength, and your crit damage as close as possible together to get the most damage out of every single hit. The second thing we'll be talking about is gear. Gear progression is a really important way to upgrade your damage and being accepted into dungeon finder parties. And essentially what a dungeon finder party is, there's a bunch of random people off the internet that you'll be playing with in order to get an FS+ in a floor 7 dungeon. And usually they're a bunch of monkeys and you're gonna get the run thrown if you're not high kata. So yeah, it's kind of painful. Well, the first class we'll be talking about is Archer. Archer class is probably the most used class in floor 7 dungeons. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you have a Terminator. So to start off, you can be a Jujunon or a Terminator. A Terminator is usually going to get accepted into higher kata parties. And if you have a Juju bow, make sure it's maxed out completely. And the things you'll be needing for this class is an ice spray wand and your Juju bow that is maxed out with all enchants such as Soul Eater and Overload 5. The armor you will be needing for this class is 3/4 Necron with a golden or diamond Necron head. Those are both really important items that you need to get tons of damage. And then for your EHP pet, you'll want a legendary baby Yeti or perhaps a blue whale. The next class we'll be talking about is Berserk. Berserk is a very good way to get accepted in the dungeon parties, even more than Archer. So I would recommend going Berserk if you don't have a Hyperion. What you want is you want a Juju bow and an Axe of the Shredded. An Axe of the Shredded is going to allow you to do tons of damage to all four of the Wither bosses, and it's really important for getting accepted into parties. And so the armor is you're going to want 3/4 Necron with a golden Necron head. And the pet, you're going to want a baby Yeti or a blue whale as high level as you can get. Healer, don't play healer, you'll get insta-kicked, so don't do that. And for mage, you need a Hyperion, so if you don't already have a Hyperion, don't play this class. Please don't play this class. And you'll want 2/4 Storm, Max or boots, and you'll want Wither goggles for your helmet. And for your pets, you'll want a blue whale and a black cat. For tank, you're going to be a Chad if you play this class. So you're going to basically want something you can do a little bit of damage with, because you can't really do that much damage with tank. And you're going to want an ice spray wand. You're going to want a jingle bells so you can aggro each of the bosses. And you're going to want 3/4 Goldor with a Reaper mask. And then for your pets, you're going to want blue whale, and make sure it's blue whale level 100. And basically what the tank does is he tanks 80% of the damage for everybody else. He's probably the most important class on the Dungeon Finder. And make sure when you're doing a party, make sure you have 1 archer, 1 tank, and 3 mages. And that's a way that the run will go very quickly and very smoothly. And mages, make sure you have a Hyperion or you'll get insta-kicked. Just to clear some stuff up about talismans, I will make a talisman guide in the future. First things first, I want to give out a shout out to this guy, Crimson. He built this insane example of a floor 7 dungeon on his island, so you guys should definitely go check it out. And he definitely has all the cakes here. And he has built all 4 of the phases, and he's hoping to do the 5th phase sometime in the future. Well, anyways, we're just going to warp to phase 1 to start. So phase 1, this is exactly what you're going to be put in after you get all your secrets done in your dungeon. Your dungeon, you're going to want to get a green check marks on every single thing if you're using Bad Lion, or on your map you want to make sure you get all green checks, every single room completed, and pretty straightforward. I'm guessing you guys know how to do that. And the first thing that you guys might have some questions on, how do I get this crystal up here? There's going to be 2 crystals, and this is how you destroy the boss. You're going to have to get each of the crystals to these checkpoints here, and then you're going to have to lure Maxor into the giant laser that is then charged, and you're going to DPS him, and then you're going to go get the crystals one more time and put them on these little pedestals, and then you're going to DPS them again. So how do you get those crystals? Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. First things first, there's going to be a ton of Withermancers in this room, so make sure, if you're a mage, just make sure you go kill all of them first. And then, as soon as you get into the room, go into this lava, you're going to bounce up here, and it's kind of a painful process. And then once you get up here, you want to stand like right around here, and have your Bonzo staff ready, and you're just basically going to click and jump. So you're going to run forward a little bit, click and jump. And you should be able to blast yourself all the way over to this crystal. And if you do have a ton of mana, use the Jerry Shane gun, and you're going to climb up this wall here, over here, and then on this side. And then the other method is doing the parkour, but don't do the parkour because you get insta-kicked, because that's way too slow. So yeah, just make sure to do the lava method, and then use the Bonzo staff. It takes some practice, so you might take a couple of runs to get that down. And then you're going to lure Maxor into here, you're going to DPS him with whatever you got, and then you're going to get the crystals again, DPS him. After a bit, this little area down here is going to open up, okay? You're going to go right and left, and make sure you have both of these items out. Go over, jump, grab the crystal, jump down. Simple as pie. And put these on, and oh my goodness, I'm about to die. Then they should be damaging that Maxor, and then with a cloak, go over here. Get it again, drop down, simple as that. And it looks like these guys need some help. And, okay, we got him. Let's get Maxor over. Where's Maxor? There's Maxor. Damage Maxor. Now you're going down to stage 2, which is a little bit more difficult, but make sure you have your tank pet on again. And wow, that's a little toxic. Archers and Berserk, that's going to be a blue whale. For mages, it's going to be a blue whale pet, and also tanks a blue whale pet. So you're just going to jump down here, and if you have a gyro wand, just spam the gyro wand, and make sure you go to this side with the green and yellow, and everybody starts off with this green pillar. There has been quite a few changes with the boss fight recently, and so yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. It's a ton more difficult now. So you're just going to jump down here, gyro on this, and then you're going to spam your Hyperion, or you're going to spam your Juju Bow to knock out all those guys. And then you're gonna just stand under this pillar and wait and wait and wait until Necron does his little countdown. And then after that, one of you guys are gonna bonzo staff over to this crystal over here, over this pad over here, and you're gonna kill the Shadow Assassin. And then you're gonna wanna try to lure Necron underneath the pillar, and then you're gonna crush him with the pillar. After he's crushed, you wanna use your Hyperion or your Juju Shortbow, and you just wanna body him to oblivion. Make sure you're using your AOTS too, and just basically destroy him. And then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna do the exact same thing. And if you haven't done this in a timely manner, he will start his countdown again. So just make sure you get this done. And if he does start his countdown, make sure to run underneath it so you don't get one-shotted by his lightning. And so just do the pillar, crush him, and then you're gonna body him to the ground. And then you're gonna head over here to the little hole that's gonna open up from the red one dropping. And you're just gonna jump down here and start phase 3 of the Necron boss fight. You're gonna head down, make sure you have a gyro wand. You don't need it, but it's really useful, and then just body that. And then just simply, you wanna take out all these guys so you don't die during the lightning storm. And you're just gonna camp underneath the pillar until the lightning storm happens, which isn't too long. This man's gonna kill us. After his lightning storm, you want to clear out and go to the pillar. And simply just crush. Oh, so close. What the? Okay. Straight down, straight down. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Go over here. Go to the next one. He's got that. Looks like he... Just wait for him to do his little thing, and then you're gonna crush him again. Whoa. Okay. Get under it. Usually you can do this without him doing the second lightning storm. Clear out, and then get the damage. Boom, kill him, and then go rush over here to the red pillar. Pulls that. Phase 3 of the Necron boss fight is by far the hardest phase of the Necron boss fight. So after you get your tank pet on, make sure you have your tank pet out. You're gonna run to each of these terminals and do the little puzzle. And on my replays, you'll be able to see some of the puzzles. You're just basically gonna do the puzzle, and you're gonna do the puzzle. Make sure you have solvers, so install Badlion Client or Forge with mods, and make sure you just go over here to Badlion Client options and go over the mods, and then scroll down to Skyblock somewhere, Skyblock here, and then click on dungeons and turn this stuff on that you need. So like dungeon solvers, wherever it is, turn that one on, and you're gonna do all the terminals in this area. So what you want to do as a party is someone's gonna go here right off the gate, someone's gonna go here right off the gate, and someone needs to go to Simon Says. This is Simon Says, and basically you have to do a 5 color combination. In order to do it, you have to click 5 buttons in the same sequence in a row. So essentially, you're gonna click on the button, something's gonna pop up, you're gonna click it, and then it's gonna show you the next button. So it's gonna say, how about this one, and then this one. You're gonna click that one, and then that one, and then another one will pop up, and it's kind of like the experimentation solvers. And then you're gonna click down here or something like that, wherever the button pops up. Yeah, it is very painful. Make sure you know how to do it if you're gonna do Simon Says. So make sure you're a little bit more experienced when doing Simon Says, but make sure you get here right off the gate. And then everybody else is gonna do the other terminals. There's one there, and then you're gonna flick the levers, and then the gate will come open. Do not try to cheese through the gate, because it will insta-kill you, and your party will kill you. And this is another problem with the new update is lava's AI has basically been changed. You don't get a big high jump every single time. You kind of get like this medium trash jump. And so right off the gate, someone wants to go here, someone needs to go here, and then someone needs to get up here. And a lot of people have problems getting up there, and this is how you're gonna essentially do it. You're gonna bounce down here, you're gonna get like a kind of a semi-jump, then you're just gonna use the Jerry Shane gun to then leap your way up here. And if you don't get a good jump, you're just gonna leap your Shane gun, and then you're gonna hit the lava again, and you'll hopefully get a super jump and bounce all the way up to the top. And that's, you just wanna click here on the edge, 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 middle, middle. And that's how you can solve it instantly. And keep going, there's one down here, there's another one down there, and then there's another one here. Don't forget that one, this one gets skipped a lot. And make sure to do a super jump off the wall here. So you're basically gonna jump down here, Jerry Shane gun, and then you're gonna hit the lava again, and then you're gonna hopefully bounce up all the way to the top, and then you can jump down and smack that lever. Next is the next stage. This one's pretty easy. Basically, someone's gotta get that one, someone's gotta get this one, and this one. Make sure someone rushes over the arrows again, and does that. You basically just wanna line up the arrows from green all the way to red, and it's pretty easy with solvers. And you wanna just do the one below there, and make sure to get both of the levers again. This is the hardest stage of the floor 7 boss fight, and this is the hardest part of it. So basically, listen closely. Someone needs to go down here, get this one instantly. Get this one instantly. You need to do this before Goldor can actually get to the middle. If you get to the middle, the run's basically thrown. So make sure to do this very quickly, this stage. And make sure someone instantly rushes over to do arrows. I'll explain this in a second. There's a terminal there, and make sure to click both of the levers. And do it before Goldor gets this pad, or you can't really get across without Bonzo Mask and also a Wither Cloak Sword. That's also a very important item for this boss fight, and so you can bounce off the lava and not get hurt. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna use your Juju short bow, or whatever short bow you got, artisanal. I was rocking the artisanal for a little bit at one point. You're basically gonna unequip your pet, so click on your pet again, and then green lights will show up, and just blast those, and there's about 9 of them, and then hopefully all the terminals are solved, and you're gonna jump into the part 4 of the boss fight. Someone needs to get Simon Says for this stage. This is the 3rd stage. You guys got to get all the terms, and then you want to do Simon Says. I suck at it, but I'm just gonna do it. And make sure you remember the pattern very well, because you will get knocked off like that. But it doesn't happen that often. Wow, that is a sus shape it's making. Boom. Simple as that. Get good. If you fail it, you suck. And just keep going. Make sure you get a super jump to do this. And you just kind of want. Just like that. Kind of clutch it. And try to get my mana back. Hit this. Get that. And then you're on to the arrow one, which is a little bit easier than this, and I feel like we missed. Oh my. We missed one. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Go, 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 go. You die. He will get, watch this, he goes warp speed. He will go warp speed. He goes very fast, and you will die if you do not get over very quickly. And just want to go for the lower one to start. And you don't want to do that. Okay. You just want to match all those colors on that one. And gates opening. And then someone needs to rush over to arrows on this one, which I'm probably going to do because people are going to forget. It's really, really annoying, this one. And make sure you have a jury chain gun because it's the only thing that will save the run. Blue whale, swap pets. Make sure you have no pets on. And do the little puzzle. And just like that, boom. With 0 deaths, we are doing this. And switch back over to your tank pet. And then just spam them with your juju or whatever and just go crazy. Just right click, left click damage. And then you're gonna go down here and you're gonna announce to your team, right or left side. So I'm gonna do right, the right side. And hopefully people listen, which they are. And simply, you just body them. Where did he go? Oh, he goes middle after his little, like, darkness effect. He will go middle. And then, once that comes up, you just want to go crazy. He'll pop out. Just smack him some more. Bow and arrow or whatever. And then he's going to go to the middle one last time. And you will get the dub. And you will get 1 billion coins. So here we go. He goes middle. And wait for his question mark. Simple, but easy. Just like that. You've entered the boss room. And hopefully we get something good. We got a wither helmet. And oh my goodness. Oh my.
Holy frick! 125 McChickens? What? There's no way you just did that. There's no way this man just donated 125 McChickens.
Handle. Holy. Oh my god. Same day! They got no.
The cheapest Necron's handle on the auction house is 917 millers. That's a lot of chicken McNuggets, guys. That is a lot of IRL money. I'm not gonna IRL it. 917 mil for one handle. I'm literally going to splurge and buy whatever I want in the game. I'm not going to keep it because I already have a Scylla.
Yo, hit a brother up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Thank you guys so much for all your support and getting me to almost 500 subscribers. And at 500 subscribers, I will be giving away a Juju short bow. So please make sure to subscribe. And if you've made it this far, comment snowblower in the comment section below because there's actually snow outside where I live. And thank you guys so much for all the support. See you in my next video, which will be on Talismans.